Hi, this is Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. Looking forward to seeing all of our Brazilian fans at our concerts coming up next week in Sao Paulo, Belo Horizonte, and Curitiba, and in Porto Alegre. So if you can get to any of those shows, and you can find the details on jethrotull.com, and we really look forward to seeing you there.
Mr. Anderson, my name is Vitor. I present the Kiss radio show. My radio is Kiss FM. My radio show is backstage here in São Paulo. First of all, I want to say that I am a big fan of Jethro Tull and also of his solo career. It's a great pleasure to talk with you again. This is the second time.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you too.
A primeira pergunta que eu vou fazer para o Ian Anderson, gostaria de saber o que fez você retornar com o Jethro Tull depois de 13 anos.
Well, that is a misconception. The Jethro Tull continued to perform since 1968, doing Jethro Tull concerts when it's Jethro Tull music. But there have been periods when I've, released a solo album or done some tours that are under my own name as opposed to Jethro Tull, if it's not all Jethro Tull repertoire. But if the concert set list is all Jethro Tull material, from Jethro Tull albums, then it's billed as Jethro Tull. That's the simple answer. So Jethro Tull never been away all the way through the period that you're reflecting on. We continued to do some concerts as Jethro Tull and some concerts as Ian Anderson. Depends on the music we're playing.
Ok. Nesse suposto retorno, então, depois, um pouco antes da pandemia, né? A banda lançou 2 álbuns, The Zealot Gene and Rock Flute. Esses álbuns foram muito bem recebidos pela crítica, assim como os fãs. Eu queria saber se ele esperava essa recepção tão calorosa por parte tanto da crítica como dos fãs.
I don't ever have expectations of approval from audiences or critics or anybody. I mean, I don't expect to have approval from my wife or my cats. If they like what I do, then I'm very happy. But no, I don't set out to try and please other people. I try to please myself. And I think if you're an honest musician or an honest artist of any sort, then first of all, you should be doing it for yourself. I think it's important to have that integrity, put your own beliefs, your own aspirations, your own hopes, your own creativity, put that at the top of the agenda.
Legal. Ainda sobre o último trabalho, o Rock Flute, qual a história por detrás da concepção desse álbum?
It's a light-hearted look at, I suppose, the final example of a polytheistic religious belief coming out of Europe. So whilst the Zealot Gene was looking at elements, quotes from different passages of the Holy Bible, I decided with Rock Flute I was going to make a little exploration of the belief in multiple gods. And I thought about Greek mythology, Roman mythology. I thought about Eastern mythologies where there are multiple gods, like in Hinduism. But I decided on the Norse gods because I suppose it has a relationship closer to my world and that of my ancestors living in Scotland when, we played unwelcome or unwilling hosts to the Viking invaders who came and attempted to destroy Christianity and supplant it with their own Norse beliefs. But so there is a feeling of it being, in a little way, part of the culture that I feel I know, but I shouldn't expect people to understand that it's not about my beliefs. This is about an objective and fun kind of a look at the characters and personalities of some Norse gods, because they're usually in the form of superior humans. And you know, we like our gods to have a human shape and form. Really, only Islam is more abstracted, and the face of God is something you can't know. Whereas in the Christian world, or even in the world of multiple gods, they have faces. They look like something. I mean, you might have the odd exception to human form, like in Hinduism, where you can have a god in the shape of an elephant, or in Norse mythology you can have a dog as a god in the form of Fenrir, the wicked wolf. So there are exceptions, but usually they are cast as superior humans. And of course, I do not believe in that. It's just a subject material for writing an album that is about a light-hearted look at something that, for certainly several hundred years, was the religious belief of people living in Denmark and Sweden and Norway. So it's worth a look, but don't take it seriously. It's just a little fun.
Bom, é claro que uma banda com tanto tempo de existência como Jethro Tull, na hora de se fazer um repertório, né, para uma nova turnê, existe uma dificuldade. O que adicionar no setlist? No caso, logicamente, estarão presentes clássicos como Aqualung, Locomotive Breath, Tiggs a Brick ou Heavy Horses. Eu queria saber quantas faixas dos 2 últimos álbuns estarão incluídas no atual setlist, que ele vai apresentar, inclusive, aqui no Brasil. Se tem alguma surpresa, apesar que surpresa é surpresa, né?
The set list is very much something that is detailed, and it won't change, because we have to program all the video material that goes with the concert. We can't just decide on one night, oh, we won't play that song, we'll play another song. Everything has to be programmed for the show. And that's perhaps restricting, but from tour to tour, it may change, but not within a tour. We're not going to play something different in Curitiba to whatever we play in Sao Paulo, for example. It will be the same show. And yes, there are several songs that I guess people will know. I'm just dialing up a set list here. This tour is billed as Jethro Tull, the 7 decades, and it features music from all of the 7 decades in which we have released albums. And so there are many songs that people will know from the 70s, and from the new album we play 2 songs, and from the Zealot Gene album we play 2 songs, and there's a little bit of everything. Some of it are, I suppose, songs that fans will have heard us play before, and there are a few songs that they won't have heard us play before. So I try and mix it up. I try and create a good balance of familiar music with music that's a little less likely to be known by everybody, except the real besotted Jethro Tull fans. But the average Jethro Tull fan will find a few surprises.
Thank you very much for your time. One more time, thanks for this.
You got Rock Island as well. Good, there you go.
You sign here for
wow.
many years ago. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, I'll if you send me your T-shirt, I'll see if I can get Tony Iommi to sign it for you.